In the next series of videos, we are going to be looking at concepts in stoichiometry. Now, we are going to first start by looking at the physical quantities and the SI units, of which the mole is one of them. So the big idea here is that the mole is the SI unit for amount of substance N that is used to help chemists count elementary particles that make up substances and provides a means to connect the macroscopic views of matter, such as mass and the volume of gases, to the microscopic view and the number of elementary particles. So the next few videos are going to focus on the mole as the SI unit for amount of substance. And it's going to be placed in the context of the other fundamental quantities that we measure. So what's important to know is that 1 mole of a substance is equal to Avogadro's number of particles. Hi, this is the Opinionated Science Educator. Welcome to my first mystery file about the mole. So in my investigation of the mole, I first decided to look at what are the 7 quantities or fundamental quantities that can be measured. So the 7 fundamental quantities that we measure and their units are listed there. As you can see, amount of substance is one of them, and its unit is the mole. That is its base unit. So the next part of my investigation involved doing an internet search to find out exactly what the mole is defined as. My investigation took me directly to the International Bureau of Measurements. The mole there is defined as the SI unit for amount of substance. And 1 mole contains exactly 6.02 times 10 to the 23 elementary entities. This number is the fixed numerical value of Avogadro's constant, which is expressed as the unit mole to the -1, and then it's called Avogadro's number. Now, the elementary units can be atoms, molecules, ions, or electrons, or any particle of a specified group. So the definition implies that the exact relationship between Avogadro's constant and 1 mole is that 1 mole contains 6.02 times 10 to the 23 elementary particles. And that is the definition of the mole. So to summarize what my investigation has found so far. Firstly, in science, there are 7 fundamental quantities that can be measured. All of these quantities have a base unit. Amount of substance is one of the quantities that can be measured, and the SI unit for amount of substance is the mole, which is abbreviated as MOL. Then, looking at the international system, the mole is the SI unit for amount of substance. One mole contains exactly 6.02 for, should I say, Avogadro's number of elementary particles or entities. Now, this number is written or is 6.0221415 times 10 to the 23. So the amount of substance with the symbol N of any system is a measure of the number of particles, of elementary or specified particles that make up the system. Now, those elementary particles can be atoms, they can be molecules, they could be ions, they could be electrons, or any other specified group of elementary entities or particles.